Sorry about that other stream. I don't know what happened with the actual app. It kind of overlapped on something. But welcome in. We're here at Kennywood. This is the Spinvasion. I'm going to stand back a little bit just because it does move around really quick. But this is the area that they call Area 412. There's the Cosmic Chaos. Then they do have a gift shop that's shaped like a UFO. And I'll show it to you right there. And there's a giant alien there. But here we go. This takes a little longer to load like most of the other rides. Just because they gotta lower the bars, make sure everybody's snapped in. I rode this yesterday. It goes pretty fast and everything. Welcome in, Doug. It just kind of goes around real fast, and then you swing around a little bit. I hope we're back. Looks like I froze there. There we go. I actually brought in the gimbal today and went through the security, and he was fine with it. Hello, Rachel's Adventure. Welcome in. It's not a bad ride. I rode it last night with my nephew. I will say it goes pretty fast. I wouldn't turn your head too much. I kind of kept looking forward on the ride, just like concentrating on the seat in front of me. Because turning your head in that, it was pretty fast, and I think the motion sickness would get to you. And if you stop in and you're watching the replay, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. It does let YouTube know that you're enjoying our stream. It doesn't cost you anything to hit that like button or subscribe. Yes, I did know someone on here. That's why I started the live stream when I did. Yep. I don't know. Yeah, they'll probably ride some other things. How'd you like it?
It was weird.
Yeah.
I didn't mind that it was spinning, but like I have to go like this, and I look at the one that swings like me.
Yeah.
You really can't look at anything.
Well, look at
your legs feel weird.
Welcome in, Kathy Hollister. We're back at Kennywood. I know I've been at Kennywood a lot. Today I brought in the gimbal, and they were letting season pass holders ride the new ride. I rode it yesterday. I didn't mind it too much. Today, Penguin's Master rode it. Here, let me get a picture of the alien who's out here. This is the alien that shows in the 412 area for the alien area. And we'll go look in the gift shop here. Let's look in the gift shop.
Okay.
Over here is the bumper cars. What'd you say?
I said later. I'll film it. 'Cause
Yeah.
when it's darker.
Yeah. But this is some of the items that they sell here. They do have a beverage cooler and they have cups. This is like the alien neon stuff, but then they do have some ride t-shirts and various Kennywood stuff. And they have some hats. And then this is an actual sweatshirt, and then they have the t-shirt of the Spinvasion. That's the name of the ride. Yes, I actually saw somebody with one last night. There's a turtle. And I put it in my bag, which I was willing to go ahead and walk back to the car because it wasn't too far. And he asked what it was, and I said it's a gimbal. It doesn't go up. I don't plan on riding anything, and if I do, then I'll hand it off to Penguins Master, or I'll end the stream. So he didn't question it, and I saw somebody with one yesterday, and I plan on getting a newer gimbal because they're a little bit lighter and smaller, the new DJIs. Because this one's been, I've had this one for since 2019, or even sooner than that too. But this is the front of the line. They have a test seat there also. It sits up kind of high. I enjoyed the ride. The only problem for me being 4'11", it was hard to get in and out of the seat. Then my nephew and I both got stuck in the seat because the seatbelt wouldn't release for us. So we had to wait for the people to come. But we were kind of laughing about it because he was like, I can't get out either. To help you. I probably won't do a lot of live streams from here after this. Maybe later in the summer when they have the marching bands and stuff. And plus, I plan on going to some other parks. Like today, I was planning on going up to Erie, Pennsylvania, to Waldameer Park, or out to your area, Doug, to Idlewild. But Idlewild, because of the weather here, closed at 1 o'clock. And this is Noah's Ark. It's empty if you want to go in. Yeah. Penguins is going to go in Noah's Ark. They don't permit you to film. I have before carried in, but they do say it on their signs. As I realized that the one day I was going in. So I don't want to have any type of problems. But you walk through the whale's mouth and work your way up to the ark. And I do have various videos of it because I've actually hand carried, but see inside the ark or the whale's mouth. But we'll wait for penguins to come out. Yeah, you walk through it, the tongue's a little squishy. It's not as squishy as the original whale because they've kind of changed this up a couple of times over the years, and they finally put the whale's mouth back in. Millie's Ice Cream. They're actually a local ice cream company here in Pittsburgh. Noah's Ark's like one of a kind ride here in Pittsburgh. It is considered a National Historical Landmark, but there really isn't any other thing like this in the world. Hello, Verna Marie. Ah, yeah. It's funny because I grabbed my glasses and of course I left them on the table, I believe. I didn't throw them in my backpack. Or at least I don't think I did because I didn't see them or feel them. That's how we getting copyrighted because of the music around me. But Penguin Master, she went through the whale's mouth, up through the caves, and then we'll be going down through the arc. And I do have videos of that on my channel. That you can watch of Noah's Ark. And it's funny because when we got here, it looked like it was going to downpour. And now it's actually gotten sunny. And you actually come out over here by the Dipping Dot stand.
This is the voice of Kennywood. We hope you're having a great day. This is a reminder that Kennywood Park will be closing in 2 hours. You still have plenty of time for more rides.
There's the turtle ride. I rode that last week. I have a video out on the turtle. This place will be open in the summertime. But see how the arc rocks back and forth? Hello, Mark Langenkamp. Thank you for joining. And that's the Thunderbolt. And right now, that's usually funnel cakes. They used to have corn dogs there. People aren't too happy there, and I don't have the corn dogs there anymore. But they had the funnel cakes, and then they actually put a refillable beverage station on the other side. And over here is the Lost Kennywood area. That's the Phantom's Revenge. That's above the sign there. But Lost Kennywood houses the Whip, the Swing Around, the Black Widow, Pittsburgh Plunge, which they actually opened today. They opened the Pittsburgh Plunge. Yeah, I don't know where.
No. I can't walk there. Hold on, guys!
Yes, it is open just for season pass holders. And next weekend it'll officially open to everyone. But mostly everybody here, I believe, probably here today is a season pass holder. Where do you want to go to next? Walk up there or? Okay. um, for the amusement parks. But what was I going to say? This park is 125 years old this year. So they are celebrating 125 years. This is the whip over here. Okay. This is the Pittsburgh plunge. They're getting ready to send a boat up. Hello, Tracy Glenn. Welcome in. Yes, I am, Madsko. Hello, MLW Fishing, Mark. Sorry, it was hard to see the chat. We'll walk over this way so you can see the Pittsburgh plunge going down. For me, it's not a good day to get soaking wet because it really isn't that hot out here, and it was raining most of the morning. But it comes down there. Yeah, that's the one thing. It actually stopped raining, so that was a good thing. They're kind of soaked, those people. Yeah, there is a lot of history here for 125 years. There is a book and a movie called Kennywood Memories. But the last time they did Kennywood Memories was back in the early 1990s. So, and then he kind of did a little bit of an update of it. But the gentleman that did the original Kennywood Memories, and it was named Rick Seaback. But there is a lot of history here over the different rides and how it all started and everything. Here's the whip. They used to have the whip in a different part of the park under a pavilion. And then they actually had a pavilion over top of here, but a microburst storm came through and actually picked up the roof on here, and someone was killed. So they redid it and did not put a roof back on it. Hello, Cy. Welcome in. But they did have a microburst storm here, and they ended up not putting the roof back on because of that reason. And you could see where the roof actually went right there. They never really were able to fix that area. But a person got trapped under there and they passed away. And that's called the Exterminator in there. If you ever ridden that Dino Land ride, that's what that's like. That they tore down the primeval world. But it's indoors, and you're actually like a rat. I'm just going to stand right here so you can see the park and I can see the chat. No, Mark. They actually were walking by the whip and the roof blew off. They were walking through by the whip, and when the roof blew off from the storm, they got trapped underneath there. So that's why there's no roof on there anymore. And they actually just did a big refurb on the whip, like repainted and various weatherized it and everything. Hello, Jonathan Chung, welcome in. Berna Marie, Kathy Hollister, Cy, Doug, Mark, Tracy. But this is the view from the Pittsburgh Plunge area. And it'll actually be coming down this area. So here it goes. It's a full boat. It's actually not too warm and sunny today. Yeah, over by in that wall area right there and get soaked. Sometimes I will do that if it's hot out in shorts and I don't want to actually get on the ride. I'll go stand by the splash zone area. But those kids are having fun. I actually came up here last night with my nephew and we did the new Spinvasion Ride. And today I brought up Penguin's Master and she rode it. And that's how I started the stream. I know I had a different stream up there before, but something weird happened to the app. And I ended it to redo it. And then there's the Exterminator entrance. That's kind of like the primeval world, but inside. But sometimes when you're standing out here, the line's kind of long inside. But you go in there, you ride a rat car, and go through the sewers. Hello, Donna. Welcome in. But this is the whip ride. We'll wait for it to start. They have to go around. I wish I would have brought my sunglasses in because of the glare. And I thought, nah, it's probably going to start raining any moment. Ah, okay. You guys are camping. Fun.
Hey, look, that's a good idea.
I know.
That's perfect.
Not as nice as that, but I do have
That's
that I got
nice.
to
Yeah,
start
look at
using.
Best Buy and stuff too. They're really good.
Are they?
Yeah.
Double check. Yeah, 'cause what I have isn't that. It's definitely not an expensive one.
Yeah.
But that'd be nice to have.
Oh yeah, it is. Hello, Jordan. Welcome in, Jordan. Welcome in, Donna. We are at Kennywood Park. This is located in Pittsburgh, but it's in a suburb of Pittsburgh called West Mifflin. And we'll go back over by the Pittsburgh Plunge here. Yeah, I hope I don't either there, Jordan. Yeah, it's kind of like the teacups and the alien saucers, except you're in that big oval whipping around. Yeah, it's not that warm here, but let me take a look here on my other phone. It's about 64 degrees, 65 degrees today. It was raining earlier, now it's mostly cloudy. As you can see. The one thing here, you can't really ride the rides filming, not even with a GoPro. And I do thank everybody for watching. Okay, how was it?
Luckily it was short.
Yeah. They have lots of restrooms here. This is one of their bigger restrooms. So after you get soaked, you can come over here and change or dry off. They used to have lockers back here, but I don't see any. This is the Black Widow, but they had it open last weekend. Not sure why they don't have it today. Probably because the weather and having employees here. Hello, Jonathan Chong. That's the Phantom's Revenge, and you can see it going up the hill.
They must only have that car running.
Yeah, the other one is out for fixing.
Yeah.
The purple, yeah.
Yeah, I figured. You see all the exterminators that look.
If you really want to get soaked, this is where you come. And you don't want to ride the ride. This is the splash zone area for the Pittsburgh Plunge. This is one of the splash zones area. And then after you get off the ride, across the way there, by the games and stuff. When they first opened this area, they did a fountain show that was really cool. That's why they have like the nicer fountains, but it also represents an old time park that was back in the 1900s. here in Pittsburgh. This is kind of based after a Luna Park that they had in Pittsburgh, and some of the boardwalk type parks and stuff that were shut down in the early 1900s. But we're going to walk down to the rest of the park. And I do appreciate everyone stopping in. It is a little different here than the Florida area and stuff, but this is usually where I come a lot of times. They don't have all the cool concerts like they do at Epcot and stuff, but every once in a while they do have concerts here. They also have concerts sometimes at Idlewild Park during special theme days. I actually have a season pass here, so they also own a water park called Sandcastle Water Park. I probably won't ever show there. It's just kind of weird showing the water park, but maybe like taking pictures and show them like in a vlog or something. Hello, Kenneth H. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. That's pretty much the skyline. They have the Sky Coaster, which is the metal, the silver metal, where you kind of get lifted up in the air and you fly through the air. That's an extra cost. But the black and gold is the steel curtain roller coaster. Yeah, that's true, Jordan. Over here is the Potato Patch Fries. They're world famous Potato Patch Fries. but they're the fresh cut fries. You can get them with cheese, gravy, different seasonings. And then here is the old turtle ride. There's not many rides that are like the turtle anymore in the world, so this is one of the few turtle rides, or they called it the something bug ride that they used to call it. Yeah, but that's the turtle ride there. I did a video of that last week because I was out here and rode the turtle, and you can see the Phantom going through here. But yeah, here is the Potato Patch. And you can get fries with cheese, bacon and cheese, gravy. I usually like the gravy fries. And in the summer, all this queue can get pretty full, plus up into this area where we're walking through. And this is like the game midway right over here, where you can play all different types of games. One thing to note, Kennywood is cashless. They went cashless last year. If you have cash and giving your kids money, they have to purchase a gift card, some type of card, and use that. Part of me is like, I don't really like how everything went cashless, but I understand why they do it. But when you give your kids the gift cards, if they don't use all the money, then they got to keep on to the card, because I guess you can use it elsewhere, or if you ever come back. I'm not sure if theirs has like a Visa or MasterCard logo on there. But sometimes when you have odd change left on it, it's hard to get rid of it. But you can reload them also. Yeah, that's the thing, Donna. When the computers shut down and stuff like that, then they have problems. Some of these arcade games, you'll get the points, and your points will go on an arcade card. And then at the main arcade at the front of the park, they'll have they have a gift wall that you can turn in your points. There's some of the rides there. Oh, go ahead. Sorry. You're not in the way because the people are watching. This is one of the refreshment stands, but I have a feeling because it was raining today, they probably called off a lot of employees and only opened certain places. But they do chicken fingers, hot sausages, and hot dogs here, fried mozzarella. But over there is the Parkside Cafe, and they actually have various foods there, some comfort foods and chicken fingers. On this side is the ice cream side, so they have hot and cold. But they do have the ice cream side open. And what they're doing this year, instead of buying refills for your mugs or your cups, once you buy it for the year, you get free refills all year long or all summer long. Thank you, Jordan. Yeah, they actually updated a lot of the stands and refurbished and repainted everything this year to have it ready. Because like I said, it's 125 years old. It started out as a trolley park for one of the major steel companies around Pittsburgh. And you would take the trolley here and have your picnic and stuff. And then the person who bought the land started adding rides like a Ferris wheel and various stuff. There's the auto race ride. They don't have any ride like that anywhere in the world either anymore. They asked you not to film the kiddie land, so I won't point to the kiddie land, but they do have a kiddie area for kids. If you want a nice ice cream cone, this is my favorite, the dip cone right there. And it's a square piece of ice cream dipped in chocolate with nuts and a cherry on top, but they did add sprinkles. So if you want sprinkles, you can do that or get it plain. Yeah, thank you. I was looking for some of the signs they had around the park because this weekend is the 2000s, celebrating the 2000s decade. Do you want your cup to go fill it?
Yeah.
There you go. Take the bag. Yeah. I'm going to sit on that bench right there for a minute. Or I'll go over to the tables over here. Yeah, the little refill stand was empty, and then all of a sudden a bunch of kids walked up. But this is one of the refill stations. Then you can fill it up if you're ordering food at one of the other snack bar food booths. But when they put in the steel curtain, they took out a beloved ride that a lot of people like called the Log Jammer. And they put this in. And that one booth area over here where you have the rounded building, that's where the whip used to be, underneath there.
Hits from the 2000 by the band of the Again, please join us at the Garden stage at 6 p.m. for live rock and musical.
But here's a piece of history of the Log Jammer. It was put in the 1970s. But there's the Log Jammer log that they use. They partnered with the Steelers with it. So they kind of made this area like the sports zone or Steeler zone. But here is the sign for the 1970s. And they put down everything that opened here during that time. And this was the actual spot where the Log Jammer was. So that's probably why they put that one here. It was a fun ride. I really liked the Log Jammer. But there goes the coaster. But they do have a Steelers shop back there. There's a Steelers shop, and they do have show the football games and stuff. This is the funnel cake stand, and then they put in the lemonade stand next door. And like I said, all the picnic groves and everything. There's an area of picnic groves back here where some company picnics. I haven't really seen a lot of people bring in food, but maybe during the summer. This is one of the few parks where they were allowing you to bring in your own food and meals. And yes, they did. They partnered with the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's one of the reasons why that's called the Steel Curtain, because that was the defensive line name back in the 70s of the 70s Steelers. But they made it Steelers country back here. There's a gift shop that you can buy some Steelers merchandise. They made a little restaurant and a pub area. I know a couple times when it's like Monday Night Football or Sunday Night Football and stuff, they'll sponsor different things back here. You go ride? Like? Okay. Here, I'll hold your stuff if you want. Okay. Whew. I might move over that way a little bit. But you can see here. Hello, Wild 1995. Hello, Tony Phantasmic Chronicles. See, back there they made it like a little area that looks like Heinz Field there. Usually they'll have some type of sports on the big TV there, the big screen. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what time it is either. I better take a look. Yeah, it's 5:35 p.m. Yeah, I don't think so. I'll be moving down so you can see the roller coaster a little bit better. So they play a lot of music here. I should have told Penguin's Master that I was going to go over to the concert area. I would text her, but I have all her stuff. Maybe I'll go in line and find her just to let her know I'm going to go over to the concert. Although by the time the concert's done, the park will be closed because they're not staying open as late yet. But there it goes. Over here a little. Yeah, it can be a little rough. I probably would have went on with her, but they don't allow you to live stream, not even with a GoPro. So oh, okay, I'm gonna look that up, Tony, when I get home. That would be pretty cool. And there goes the racer in the background there. It's a one single track with two sides of coaster. It's an actual figure 8 track. There's not really another roller coaster like it. Hello, Arjons. Yeah, that would be really cool. But it's a figure 8 track. You start on one side and end up on the other. So it's one continuous track, but they have the blue and the red cars race each other. And sometimes they have a green car. I never really kept track of mine. I'm like, well, if I win, I win. But yeah, it's always fun to race friends on the racers. Yeah, so if you're ever in the Pittsburgh area, especially the weekends in the springtime, starting in like the end of April, May, or if you're here in the summertime all the way through mid-August, they're open every day here at Kennywood. It isn't in downtown Pittsburgh. You drive outside of Pittsburgh about 20, 30 minutes up the road in West Smithland, Pennsylvania. And it's a nice park. I would recommend looking on their website and get tickets through there because usually they're a little bit more discounted. There used to be, like Giant Eagle used to sell them and some other places. And they also have a water park called Sandcastle Water Park, and that's down in Homestead, which is on the way here to Kennywood, depending on how you come. I actually come a whole different way. But if I actually drove from downtown Pittsburgh, I would go along the river road that goes through here, 885, and various other straight shot through Homestead and everything. And I know, like, you see, like, the Kennywood arrow, that used to be really all around Pittsburgh of how you got to Kennywood. You follow the Kennywood arrow. Every once in a while, you still see a few on the telephone poles and stuff. And it points the way to Kennywood. There used to be other amusement parks in Pittsburgh. If you were from the North Hills of Pittsburgh, there was a place called Westview theme park, and that closed in the 80s. White Swan Park, that was out by the Pittsburgh airport area, but they actually bought the park so they could widen the road since the Pittsburgh airport was going over into another area. But it was called White Swan Park. And north of here, north of Pittsburgh, up in Erie, Pennsylvania, is Waldemere Park. And I do go there every once in a while. We really like it. Pretty quaint, family oriented. It gives you a lot of great views and everything. Oh, you're welcome, Verna Marie. I hope you have a great afternoon, evening. Don't forget to check out Dad Builds this evening at 9:30. Also, I believe Pete McDevitt is having the award showing, or at least the nomination show for the recognition series. So you'll want to check that out. Check out Dinners with Donna and Samantha Lowe. I know Samantha's getting back out there with the concerts, and she was at the Magic Kingdom. And last night she was at Yeehaw Bob. And check out Dinners with Donna with the cooking and everything. I'm going to start walking over this way. Did I leave her cup? She's going to get me. No. I put it down on the ground. Thank you, Jonathan, for doing that. I do appreciate that. And also thank Dean of the Live Place, theliveplace.com. He hosts my channel and many other channels. And it's on cruising, Walt Disney World, travel, music. I know, like, I belong to the Disney community, but I'm not in Disney as much as other people are. But, you know, I try to show you around Pittsburgh and Pennsylvania, the different things, because you never know. If you ever decide to come across the country or various states, you'll know some of the activities around here while I'm not in Disney or in Orlando in general. But there goes the racer. Oh yes, don't forget Monarch Moments on Gabe's birthday trip out in Disneyland at 11, I believe it's 11 p.m. He actually went live last night too. And I know Jennifer Caruso was live in the Magic Kingdom. I'm not sure if she still is live. And Dish Our Dreams will be live tomorrow at Animal Kingdom. So get your animal guesses in. And Phantasmic Chronicles usually sometimes goes live at Cedar Point. And that's a really big amusement park, a lot of coasters. But they do have some different rides, and it's a peninsula on Lake Erie on the Ohio side of the Great Lakes of Erie, Pennsylvania, of Erie. Yeah, and like I said, I'm hoping Penguins come soon, so I'd like to head over to the concert. I should have told her just to meet me over there, because that'll probably usually ends right when the park's ready to close anyway. And if I didn't have her phone, I would go ahead over, because then she'd see that I was over there. And they do have a tester seat right out front there. I'll walk up this way. Hello, Dave Stragan. Thank you for joining. She has to walk out this way anyway. So I'm going to go over this way so we can see other things. This is where you can buy funnel cakes, fried Oreos, and this stand here. They usually have the lemonade stand, but like I said, with the weather, they probably had a lot of people call them off. They used to have a shooting gallery over there, but now they put in these giant remote control trucks, and you try to pick up their loads and drive them around over here. But I think the shooting gallery was probably getting kind of old because it was there for a long time. But you drive those different trucks around, pick up the loads. We're at Kennywood Park, Jennifer. Thank you for joining. This is Kennywood Park. It's located in West Mifflin, Pennsylvania. It's a suburb of Pittsburgh area. We're kind of on like one of the midway areas. I was just showing. This used to be the shooting gallery, but then they put in these remote control trucks here. But we're at Kennywood. Like I said, there's the fried Oreo and funnel cake stand. You can actually get funnel cake with ice cream and strawberries on there, or just plain with the powdered sugar. Starting in June, on the weekends, they're going to have Bites and Pints, which is kind of like a food festival with different booths, with different food. That's what, like these booths, but then they change them out. But here is the 1980s sign of Kennywood. But that's the 1980s. Hello, John Surfbone. Welcome in. But this is the sign for the 80s. That's a picture of the laser loop there. And then these were all the rides that came here in the 80s, the late 80s, plus when some of the parks and stuff changed.
I didn't get the ride.
Why?
They were going to allow us to stay in line and wait, but since we know it's the time, they said exit 50 years. So now it's broke.
Darn. And Sandcastle Water Park there. Well, Penguins Master didn't get the ride. I don't know if maybe the weather or what happened, but they had to shut down and told him to leave the ride. Okay. Yeah. But here's the racer. This is the way it looked like in years ago. Here's a sign here by the Ace Coaster, roller coaster enthusiasts about the racer. And that group does come to Kennywood every summer. And they have a big picnic and everything. Hello, T-Town Mary Ellen. Sorry if I missed you. I'm Amy of AJC Magic TV. And we're here at Kennywood Park. It's located a little bit south of Pittsburgh in West Mifflin, Pennsylvania, but it is a Pittsburgh attraction. It's celebrating 125 years old this year. It started off as a trolley picnic park. But there goes somebody with the trucks there. And that's just like the skyline there of what Pittsburgh looks like. Hello, Coaster Mom. Welcome in. This is the lagoon area. They started off when I was a kid. They had rowboats here all the time. They had rowboats, and then there used to be a show on that stage up there. And they had like a circus show there, like a guy getting shot out of a cannon, or the people in the motorcycles in a giant ball and stuff. The yellow and black coaster is the the steel curtain coaster, but they actually just shut it down. I don't know if maybe because of the weather or why they did it. And now they have paddle boats that you can rent to paddle around the lagoon. Underneath the stage is a locker room there. They do have like a locker room underneath the stage. And then these are some of the games that they have here. They used to have Rita's Italian Ice, but they ended their contract this year. So Auntie Anne's is there. They do have Kennywood refreshment stands, but these are various rides. No, it's not crowded because it was actually raining pretty much in the morning, Coaster Mom. And
Thank you and enjoy your day.
so it's not too crowded. There are some school groups here. And I don't know if they started like their community Kennywood school picnics. They might have yesterday because the park was open on Friday for the first time. And sometimes, like in the summertime, they would have a cheerleading competition here. But there goes the, he'll go across right here. I'm gonna go sit on a bench here because it's hard to see plus the music. And that's the Jackrabbit coaster right there. That's one of the older coasters here. Believe it or not, there is a amusement park up in New York, like way up past like Syracuse, Rochester area, that has a Jackrabbit roller coaster also. Yeah, they haven't opened that yet, but they do have their own Raging Rapids, Cali River Rapids ride, the Raging Rapids. Yeah, I like riding that at the end of a day or when I'm ready to go. Okay, Jonathan, thank you for joining. Much appreciated. But there has been days where they've had cheerleading dance competition here. They used to have Italian Day, Polish Day. So they different various community days. At the end of the season, they do fall fantasy days where the high school bands and some college bands will come and march in their parade. So throughout the season.
One more hour of fun left. Kennywood Park closes for the night. Once again, Kennywood will close for the night in 1 hour. Thanks. Enjoy the rest of your night here at Kennywood.
Yeah, they actually have the band going now. I'm not sure I'm not sure why 1995. It's probably because of the costs and stuff. They kind of revamped their costs, which they don't really offer um, many discounts, and then they're not offering like a senior rate or a nighttime rate. I don't know if they'll ever go back to that because most of the people, I'm guessing, that come a lot have the passes. Okay, thank you, Tony. Thank you for that. I'll make sure I check that out. But here goes that's the jackrabbit there going around to the double dip. That coaster has a double dip on that top, the top hill that goes down over the hillside. I think a lot of it became cost prohibited. I know they do an Italian day at Idlewild. I haven't looked at their schedule and events as much. But I'm guessing it's more cost prohibitive. And then sometimes they used to have KDKA Day and WTAE Day. Okay. Yeah, that would be cool. But I'm probably going to end the stream here pretty soon just because there's only like one more hour and we do want to hit one of the coasters where you have to have two people riding together. So I'd rather you guys sitting here waiting. Yeah, Dave, we kind of do, yes. Yeah, Tony, it's not because of the weather and stuff like that. I'm not sure what their reasoning, whether it's because lack of employees and some other issues. I'll have to type it in for you privately, though, too, about this area. Last night they were open till 9 o'clock. Today they're 7. Sometimes they would increase it to 8 o'clock. Okay, Jennifer, go have a fun time at Epcot there with the concerts and everything. Yeah, Dave, and my day too. Walking out of here at midnight, 11 p.m., 11 a.m., or 11 p.m., midnight. Now that they're lucky they're open till 9, maybe 10 at certain times. But we'll go over here. I'll show you one of the. This is the Midway refreshment stand over here. They have the refill station. They used to sell. They have hot dogs, corn dogs, chicken fingers. They used to sell a really great steak sandwich there. I wish they would go back to it because it was really good when I worked there. They had a Philly steak and cheese that was really good. But we'll go over here to the 1990 sign where I'll end the stream. I would actually went over to the concert and I didn't think about it telling Penguins Master.
I chose right. I chose red.
But here's the 1990s celebration sign. Yeah, when I worked there in the late 80s, like the 90s, They used to be closed on Mondays. All through the summer, they would be closed on Mondays. Except in June, they would be open Mondays for the school picnics. But then in July and August, Mondays, they would be closed. So that would be like one of my days off. So you really hardly got days off a lot of times. But that's the 90s sign. There probably is a 2000s. I'm not exactly sure where that is. I think it's over by the stage. But we'll walk by the concert. Where do you want to go next?
I still have to go film.
Okay. Okay, we'll walk back to the Spinvasion Ride. We're going to walk back to Spinvasion, where we started the stream. But they were selling different souvenirs that that covered over the years. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for watching. And they still have their original organ music, as you can see. Yeah, I really like the steel fan. I like them both. But they took out the loops. I'll meet you up there if you want. Oh. There. Yeah. They're supposed to represent the 2000s, I guess. I'm not going to stand here for too long.
We will be here tomorrow, so come on down to visit us. Same time, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock. PM shows at the Garden Stage with the band they call Random Play. Time for a genre change. Yep. So nervously to miss my train. I wish you was fooling me.
Yeah, because we ran into I wanted to see what the concert was like. But I am going up to Spinvasion here.
This club has got to be the most pretentious.
Because I'll probably come back out here tomorrow.
What I am imagining a dark place. Oh, your place all my power's life. I seem to be struck by you. I wanna make it good. Let your body magic put your eyes to you probably move right through.
Plus, you always end up seeing something that you like to show people. Here's the 2000 sign. This is the 2000 display. Yeah, I guess when they repainted the horses, they didn't put the one that had his name back on there. They must have repainted over it. Tony Sacramento. But that's the sign for the 2000. That's all the attractions that came in the 2000s. Yeah, I'm walking over that way. The mushroom water fountain. Hello, Andrea. I know Jeff always and Zach always say water tastes like swamp water. Well, here, some of the fountains, it tastes like the river water. Because the Monongahela River is down over the hill. Actually, now it looks like all proceeds go to Life's Work of Western Pennsylvania. And Life's Work, they work with a lot of different needs of people, with special needs, community, and various. But that's the wishing well. But yeah, it would be Children's Hospital, Project Bundle Up. Now it's going towards Life's Work. There's a Cosmic Chaos. Oh, okay, MVP, thank you for joining. Just in time for takeoff. Yeah, I can. I just have one hand though.
Okay, that's all right. I figured I'd ask you.
You want it up and down?
Yeah, just like that.
Okay. There you go. Oh, you're welcome. That one guy looks like he's from The Simpsons. That alien up there. Yeah, I got his photo there. I was like, oh wait, my hands are full. We'll back up a little bit so you can see the whole ride. Because being close to the fence, You don't see what the whole ride ends up doing. Yeah, it is pretty fun, Donna. Except don't look around too much, especially if you're prone to motion sickness. But it is fun. Yeah, that's true, Coaster Mom. Because it does swing around also. Okay, Dave, have a great night. And have fun walking the pups. The dogs there. Yeah, the only bad thing for me is I'm short, so getting up into the ride was hard. But then yesterday, my nephew and I, the seatbelt part wouldn't release for us. So we kind of got stuck in there for a little bit. But other than that, it was a fun ride. But this is where I'm going to end the stream. So let me turn around here in front of the ride. But it's a death trap, bound to ride it forever. Yeah, that's what my nephew and I thought. But thank you all for joining me today here at Kennywood Park. If you haven't already done so, please hit that thumbs up button. If you're watching the replay, let me know if you like amusement parks, what's your favorite ride, or what your favorite ride might have been here that you saw today. And consider subscribing because there'll be many more other around Pennsylvania, Ohio, Maryland, West Virginia, and possibly down in Florida. So have a great night, everyone. Go check out Dean of the Live Place, theliveplace.com. Check out Dinners with Donna, Dad Bills this evening, Pete McDevitt Show this evening, This Our Dreams tomorrow, Samantha Lowe. So, and Monarch Moments if you're up late at Disneyland. So have a great night, everyone. Thank you all for joining. And we will see you in the chats.
I'm proud of you. They're mine.
Okay. Yeah, the only thing is it does load a little slower than most of the rides. We'll show you the alien. And the Thunderbolt's one of our popular wooden coasters. Have a good night, everyone.